Hello everyone, you are welcome back to NG Styles Kitchen. So in today's video, I'll be sharing with you how I made this delicious, mouth-watering, yummy looking, delicious peppered lamb ribs. Some people call it lamb chops, but it doesn't matter what you call it. I'm gonna be sharing with you how I made mine. So if you like this video, don't forget to share the video with your friends and family. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't done so. Relax and let's get cooking. So my lamb rib is already washed and cleaned. I soaked it with, I like to wash my meat with white vinegar and salt. So that's what I did, cleaned up. So here are the seasoning I'm going to be using. Let me introduce my seasonings to you. So here I have some crunched red pepper, followed by some ginger powder. Here I have mint tenderizer powder, onion powder, some paprika here, then have some curry powder here, some thyme, dried thyme. I'm using dried thyme in this recipe. You can use fresh thyme if that's what you have. Then I have some all-purpose adobo all-purpose seasoning powder. Here I have some cayenne pepper, and here I have garlic powder. Here is my seasoned salt, and I'm using Knorr cube, just these two cubes. Using Knorr cubes, you can use any store cube of choice. Also, I'll be adding some dash of soy sauce. Here is the soy sauce I'm using. Add some soy sauce, and I'm going to use minced garlic as well, and some chopped onion. So those are the ingredients I'm going to use to season this meat before cooking. So we're going to go ahead and add the meat to the pot. So I'm going to take the meat and add them to the pot. So here I'm doing the cooking version. I do this in so many different ways, but today I'm going to show you the cooking version. Like, I'm going to cook the meat for about 45 to 50 minutes before grilling it. As a matter of fact, you can call it peppered grilled lamb ribs. That's what I'm doing here. So I'm going to go ahead and add the seasonings that I just introduced. Gonna add some diced onion. I love onion, so I'm gonna add enough, as much as. Then I'm gonna go ahead and add some soy sauce. This is optional. If you don't like soy sauce, you don't have to use it. Just I like to add some dash of it in my lamb ribs. Then I'm gonna add the minced garlic. So just like about a teaspoon of minced garlic. It's optional if you don't like minced garlic, just the garlic powder should be enough. All you need to do is like increase it. Forget to tell you all the seasoning I'm using are just 1 tablespoon each. So I'm gonna crunch the stock cube now. Add it to it. So next I'm gonna mix everything together. So I'm gonna mix. I'm done mixing them up together, so it's on the stove now. I'm gonna set my stove on, cook it on a high, like so. I'm gonna leave it in number 4. So we're gonna cover this and let it cook in its own juice. So I'm gonna go ahead and cover it, and we're gonna cook this for 45 to 50 minutes, okay, until it gets tender a lot. All right guys, so it's been 30 minutes, so we are shaking on it. Did you see all the liquid released? I did not add any water to this. You see why I say you should not add water when cooking it? So it's been boiling for 30 minutes. So I need to stir it up. So you shake it from time to time. So we're gonna cover it and let it cook for another 15 minutes before we move to the grilling parts. Okay, see you guys soon. So here are the rest of the ingredients for making the sauce and garnishing. So here I have red bell pepper. So I'll be using some, excuse me. So I'll be using some red bell pepper, some habanero pepper. I'm using the red and yellow habanero pepper. I'll be using some garlic cloves, some ginger roots, some tomatoes, just using only 2, some green bell pepper, some parsley leaves for garnishing, and spring onion, or you call it green onion. And I'm going to add some mushroom. This is optional. Everything I'm using here is optional. Please, if you don't like garlic, you can go ahead and skip it. If you don't like this, go ahead and skip it. If you don't like spicy food, you can go ahead and skip using the habanero pepper, or you can use 1 or 2, or according to your choice, okay? Because some people will be like, must I use this? Is this, oh, this is too, oh, pepper is too much, or this. My dear, what you love is not what I like. We might not like the same thing. We might not like the same taste when it comes to food. So choice, that's why I say cooking is all about being creative, and it's all about choosing the ingredients that suit your taste. Okay, so for those coming to comment box to harass me, please, you can do with whatever you like. You can skip pepper entirely in your cooking. It's not by force. Or you can use a little, okay? Then so these are the things I'm going to blend. I'm going to blend the red bell pepper with the habanero pepper, garlic, ginger roots, and tomatoes. But for the green bell pepper, this one's here, the green bell pepper and green onion or spring onion, and the parsley leaves, and the mushroom. These ones, I'm just going to dice them and use it for the garnishing. Okay, so guys, it's been 15 minutes again, as you can see, and this is what we got. So now I'll be transferring the meat to my baking sheet. Okay, my baking sheet sprayed with some coconut oil. So here I will be blending the peppers that are introduced to you earlier. The pepper, garlic, ginger roots, fresh tomatoes, and so I'm going to blend them. Then I'm going to be using some of the oil from the lamb meat. Just a little oil. So I'm going to be adding a teaspoon of a teaspoon of garlic and ginger mix. So here I have a garlic and ginger mixed together. Then next I'll be adding some onion, some diced white onion. I'm going to fry this for about 2 minutes. So next I'm going to introduce the blended peppers. Please, when blending this, don't blend it to puree. Just chop it, you know. Pause, blend and pause, so that you can get a roughly blended pepper. Okay, just like this. Just blend it roughly. So we're going to fry this for about 10 to 15 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead now and add the vegetables. Add the mushroom, the spring onion, green pepper, red pepper, then mix, cover it halfway and leave it to like simmer for 2 to 3 minutes or so. So I'm gonna go ahead and transfer the meat. Maybe let you know. So I'm gonna garnish this with some parsley leaves, some green onion, and it's ready. Ready. Ready.